You underestimated greatly. Most number ones ever, how long did it really take me? The part I love most is they need me more than they hate me, so they never take shots. I got everybody on safety.
Fucking live, man. Right. We're fucking live. We're back with another goddamn podcast. I apologize for the shitty content last time. There's unforeseen circumstances, but it did get good reception. Fucking got like, it's pretty successful. This is a I'll call this a spring break edition, because once goddamn spring. Well, I am on spring break.
School now.
Technically, I'm in spring break still.
Yeah, so how did your spring break go?
That was good.
It's a good one.
Hung out with you guys, basically.
And that's what I'm doing now.
Went to the gym.
Podcast. This is a special goddamn edition. Yeah, we're just getting better at this shit, man. You gotta roll with it. We'll improve, man. Yeah. So you got a loaded podcast, and there's gonna be a lot of shit that is non-sports, because goddamn it, we've talked about fucking everything, man.
Almost a lot of sports.
A lot of fucking sports, and there's constant updates, but yeah. Right now it's kind of low. But let's start out with this. No serious topic, man. I think all of us have heard. Fucking Nipsey Hussle was shot at the age of 33.
In his own community.
And at his own store, in his own community.
In front of his own store.
Yeah, and that's tough, because fucking, that seems to be the norm lately. So what do you think about that bullshit?
It's sad.
Yeah, it's fucking sad, man.
And he's still young. He was
young, and he was, I didn't know he was so liked by the community. Fucking everyone from
Because he was doing a lot for them.
Yeah, doing a lot, doing good.
Like his thing was almost as big as X's death.
He was
maybe
just,
even bigger. He
was just doing a thing, like he was just doing a thing with the police to stop gang violence.
Yeah.
And I think they found the guy. I forgot the guy's name.
They did?
Yeah, I forgot his name too, but they found him.
Yeah, they found him. Oh, that asshole.
He doesn't deserve to be named.
Yeah, fuck him. We're not even gonna look him up. He's a piece of shit. But wait, is this shit sideways?
A little bit, but
yeah.
You wanna fix it? Fuck it. I'll just edit this part out.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's straighten it out.
What's that?
Good? Yeah.
Alright, we took a little
break. It seems like the norm lately that people of high caliber, especially rappers, are either ending their own lives or fucking getting shot. Like, of course, we all know that X.
Yeah.
Tentacion. Mac Miller killed himself. So it's a fucking shame, man. It seems like the norm lately. People are killing themselves or getting shot.
Yeah, that's sad. But
shout out to Westbrook, man. Fucking 2020. He dedicated that game to Nipsey Hussle.
Oh yeah, I was watching that earlier. Yeah.
There's so many people came out because wasn't he married to what's that lady's name, Lauren London or something?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was his name.
And he had a kid and everything. He had a kid. Like that kid's gonna grow up without a father.
Yeah, that's what sucks.
That's unfortunate.
A kid growing up without his father is.
That's the worst thing, man.
Worst thing.
Having not parents in your life, you need parents in your life, man.
Yeah, most definitely.
So, R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle, man. That's tough. That's tough. And it's good to see the community come together, though.
Yeah.
That brings the community together.
Most definitely.
So, we just want to share 2 cents on that. That's unfortunate, man.
Sending prayers to his family.
Yeah, prayers to them, man. And he
left
his mark. Yeah, he left
his mark on the world.
Huge loss in the hip hop community.
Yeah, huge loss. He was I feel like he was coming up still.
Yeah.
He was getting bigger and bigger.
He was getting bigger.
Even people as big as LeBron were paying their respects.
Oh yeah, it was trending all over.
Yeah, it was as big as X's death. That shit was,
yeah.
Fucking. Let's see. Well, that's that. Our 2 cents on that. That's the I want to talk about the effect of podcasting on society. I mean, look at Joe Rogan. I was watching a video called The Joe Rogan Effect. How people get on there and once they leave, they're so much bigger, like in society. It's fucking crazy, man. Podcasts, it's like watching the news almost. Fucking watching someone.
I think it's better than the news.
Because it's genuine. It's not scripted. Yeah. It's not like fucking
Fox
or CNN.
Not reading off a teleprompter.
Yeah, it's just what you want to fucking say and when you want to fucking say it.
Yeah.
And no one does that better than like Joe Rogan and these other guys. The Breakfast Club, that's another big one.
It's cool though. It's really cool to see that podcasting is starting to become popular.
Yeah,
in society.
I think Joe Rogan is a pioneer of that shit, man. The Breakfast Club's a pioneer. What's that guy's name? Charlemagne the God.
I think so, something like that. Yeah.
He pioneered that with his Breakfast Club, and he's raw and unedited. You see how he fucking roasts like celebrities on his own podcast. It's fucking
But it's cool to see how like people are more and more interested in podcasts than they were before.
It's like as big as ever now. Fucking,
Yeah.
Like people at that level, they're averaging millions of views a week or monthly.
It's funny because on the way over here, I was just listening to a podcast on the way over.
Everyone's listening.
Yeah.
YouTube.
It listen to it in their cars, listen to it at home when you're cleaning the house and you're like it's too quiet. So you put on a podcast. It's just like no noise. That's what I do.
This organic, fluid conversation. That's what people are attracted to. What people want to listen to.
There's a lot of podcasts for everything.
It's like
political.
Yeah, there's of course the older demographic. They watch the political podcasts like Ben Shapiro and fucking Steven Crowder. All those.
Now there's a podcast for everything now. There's podcasts for MMA.
MMA podcast.
Boxing. Pro wrestling. Football.
And there's hip hop like
baseball.
The Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
Baseball.
It's basically for everything.
And I put Joe Rogan at #1 right now because he talks to all kinds of people. Like authors, scientists, fighters, fucking Yale professors, celebrities like Elon Musk. Well, he was a genius, but fucking Alex Jones, Tesla. Yeah, like Joe Rogan brought a new trend to the internet. It's fucking revolutionized fucking.
And he does it live. He doesn't do it on his.
He doesn't edit it. It's just he just turns on the live screen and then fucking people watch and fucking does.
He gets a lot of views though.
He averages at least 5 million a month easily.
I love Joe Rogan. Shouts out to Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan is just a legend of life. Period. Yeah. He's the fucking man, dude.
One of the best at UFC commentary and one of the best on podcasting.
Just talking. He's such a damn wizard at it.
Oh yeah.
Breaks shit down. He's really articulate. It's pretty amazing, man. Fucking, let's see,
but yeah, there's a big effect on.
Yeah, it's huge. You can see it all over. Even people are if you're not stupid ass kid that just watches dumb shit all day, you're gonna be watching podcasts.
Even us 18-year-old kids are doing podcasts.
We're attracted to. That's what we're doing right now. So.
We like podcasts. That's all we can say. It's simple as that.
Yeah. So I have another kind of touchy. It's not a touchy subject, but I put U.S. society. But what I mean by that is fucking. What do you think of this like 9 to 5 system that we have? Most people have a 9 to 5 job and hate it. What do you think of that bullshit? Like, you think that's a good system? Like 5 days a week, 5 to 9, 8 hours a day. And that's just your life. Like,
some people don't get to do their dream job.
Yeah.
They can't afford it, so they do a 9 to 5 job to get enough money to do what they really want to do.
Yeah.
But it sucks. But sometimes you just gotta go through it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just feel bad for those people on dead ends, you know,
like,
that are just stuck in a shitty 9 to 5 job and they're in the system and they're just part of that system. They're like a robot and they have to be a certain way and like follow rules or they'll get fired and they know they have to. So.
That's what sucks.
That's why I say people, especially our age, still have opportunity. You gotta just take whatever you want to do, just go for it, man. Don't fucking give up. Fucking.
You're 18, man.
Yeah,
we still got the whole world ahead of us.
You don't want to be 40 and stuck at a dead-end job and then you're really screwed because your time's up. Like, people, you're not marketable once you're.
That's what some teenagers don't realize, though.
Yeah,
You have
they
time.
take things for granted. Exactly.
You have a shitload of time.
Yeah, those kids are.
You're 18. You just finished high school.
And even if you don't go to college, do something, man. Fucking draw. Fucking. I know a guy that's world class. He just climbs fucking rocks, man. I mean, do whatever you're good at.
Do YouTube. Fuck it.
Do YouTube. Fuck it. There's so many platforms you can do.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah. We're just a couple of young kids fucking on here trying to make it big. Simple.
Yeah.
I mean, don't just sit around at home all day and fucking
do nothing.
It's been my dream to do podcasts like this, and he finally has a channel. We get to fucking do it and get to showcase my skills.
Yeah, and clearly we're getting bigger. People are attracted to it. I mean, that's why we're still doing it. We're not just sitting around at home all day. We're all going to college. You know.
Besides me.
Yeah. I mean, history got shut down. That's unfortunate.
He's gonna go to college real soon.
He'll be back.
Yeah.
He'll be back on his feet.
Just stay on the grind, man. If you're our age,
Keep your head up.
Keep your head up. Even if we're all gonna fail sometimes. You know?
Life is tough. It's gonna slap you in the face, but it's how you respond is what makes it all worth it.
And you're definitely, we definitely realize that now that we're getting older, how tough life really is.
Oh, I've realized it.
Because when you're a kid, you're sheltered, and your parents try to keep you. And they're supposed to do that. They're supposed to keep you like protected and hidden from the real world. Yeah. Now our eyes are open. It's been a tough year, to be honest. 2019 has been a tough year for people our age.
Worst year of my fucking life, but I'm holding it.
So far, it's been okay for me.
Don't do it alone, though. You know, like don't be alone. You have your parents. Hopefully, you have parents. Whoever you have, stay close to them, man. Yeah. And don't keep things bottled up.
Don't take anything for granted either.
You don't want to, like Joe Rogan was talking about how like the real world, like you know when when you're having a good time at a party and then you come home and you're just by yourself and that's your thoughts come into your head and you're just like, damn, what am I doing? Like fucking people that are in dead ends. It's just a fucking sad thing, man. Just don't be those kind of. If you want to be those people, just stay on your shit. Like, stay dedicated.
But yeah, like I said, you got a whole life ahead of you.
Yeah, have fun though. Don't just This is dichotomy. Just have fun, but work hard, and it'll pay off.
Like what Joe Rogan said in his last comedy special, when he's talking about like young kids. He said, "What are you gonna do What are you gonna do now since you finished school?" It's like, dude, I just turned 18 or something like that.
It's like adults put pressure on us. They expect us to do a certain thing. Like, you're gonna go to college and do this, but not honestly, that's not everyone's route. Like, some people are just not good at school. Some people are good at other things.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously we're in school because we're good at it. We want to do something that we need school for, but some people want to do
something that's gonna benefit us in the future.
Yeah, so just do what you want to do, man. Even if it's something that your parents don't agree with. I'm not saying do things that are illegal, but do things that you want to do.
Don't do that.
We're not saying that. We're saying whatever you want to do, just do it, man. Like,
don't let anything stop you.
Stay dedicated to your craft, whether it's fighting, drawing, fucking
or talking,
fucking comedy, fucking acting. Doesn't matter. Fucking do it. Just
you got a whole life ahead of you, people.
Stay patient and be consistent. But we want to talk about that.
Keep your faith.
Yeah, to stay faithful. But we just want to talk about the society, how people our age are seeing adults struggling, living paycheck to paycheck. You don't want to be that, man. Just the people that, those kids our age are just partying constantly and thinking that they'll be fine. They're not going to be fine. A few years from now, we're going to be the ones just fine. They're going to be struggling, living on minimum wage, man. It's just reality. It's just, life is hard, man. It's just the way it is, but,
just gotta get through it. Just gotta, don't look back and...
Yeah, don't look back. Just live in the moment, man.
If you make, it's okay, this is some people hate, it's okay to make mistakes.
Yeah.
You just gotta learn from your mistakes. Don't let it keep bothering you.
Yeah, don't let mistakes bring you down. Don't quit after failing. Everyone fails. Even the greats, LeBron's failed before. Michael Jordan, Tom Brady, fucking Bill Gates. Everyone's failed before, man. No one's perfect.
Just gotta learn from what you did wrong, and you learn from it, and you move on.
Yeah, and even on social media, people just put the good moments on their social media, so everyone thinks those people are perfect. They're not perfect. Fucking
nobody's perfect.
No one's perfect, so don't glorify someone just because they look good on social media.
Yeah.
Whether it's a girl looking at models thinking that she's not good enough because she doesn't look like those models, or guys looking at amazing athletes or thinking they're not good enough. They're just showing the good moments. When people are alone, looking in the mirror, not everyone's happy. So I mean, that's just reality, man.
Yeah, that's just reality.
It is.
But like I said, this podcast is a little different, man. We're making it up.
We ran out of some sports topics, but
yeah, I mean, I know what people want to hear. I'm gonna bring it to y'all. So this next little topic we have is the nostalgia effect of music and sports. Because you know how people put, well, I respect Tupac and Biggie, but they put them on this pedestal because they're the past era and they were shot. I mean, and Michael Jordan, nostalgia effect.
Then again, they did.
But then
also
again,
pave the way.
But then again, those guys are great. But I think sometimes they're a little overrated. I mean, it's just a nostalgia effect.
Yeah.
Because if you notice people debating the greatest of all time, it's usually older people, and they usually put people from their era at number one. And you never hear an older person saying, "Oh yeah, LeBron's the best of all time." You do, but it's rare. It's rare.
For hip hop, a lot of people, a lot of artists are good at a few things.
Like top rappers all time, Tupac and Biggie were pioneers, but as far as lyrically, I think Eminem's the best.
Eminem's the best lyrically, but yeah, I agree.
I agree with you.
And his impact it might be just as big as theirs now, Biggie and Tupac.
But Tupac and Biggie though, Tupac, I think in my mind, he set up a platform to speak your mind. Also,
yeah,
not many rappers back then did that, and Tupac paved the way for that.
Yeah, like years from now, if someone's better than LeBron, let's say someone comes, we're gonna have to put aside our biases and say that person's better. We can't have that.
If someone like Zion comes into the league,
let's say Zion
and ends up being better than LeBron out of nowhere, hey, if it's facts, it's facts, you know?
Yeah, that nostalgia effect has to. You gotta look past that, because yeah, Jordan was great, but there's a new king in town, man. LeBron James. I mean, it's the way it's been.
People always tend to get better and better.
Yeah,
is how it is. Everyone learns harder. It gets harder and grows people to be stronger, you know?
Yeah, like, so, I mean, athletes are evolving. Rappers are evolving.
I mean, like, you know, the league when, like, Bill Russell was in, wasn't as tough.
Teams.
Yeah, it wasn't that many teams.
So
it wasn't as tough as it is now, you know? You put Bill Russell into like nowadays league, I mean,
it'll be interesting.
It would be different, you know. I don't think he'd win all those 11 rings.
So I think this nostalgia effect causes people to romanticize their era, like the era like when they were our age. Watching
It's hard. It's hard for people to admit that other people are better than their idols.
Yeah. So this like even just debating, you got to put that aside.
I'm a huge LeBron fan, but I would try my best. If I see someone doing better than LeBron, I'll try my best to admit it. I don't wanna, you know, be in denial. Say no, you know, you gotta.
Yeah,
if it's facts, it's facts.
So that's just the thing I've seen, nostalgia effect, and that's just something I want to say, talk about.
Would Conor also be in that discussion for like nostalgia?
I mean, I guess for us,
For MMA, Conor McGregor.
because he is. I mean, he was only a few years ago, but how he was so imposing and so fucking like such a fucking star. That I guess it is. Some people will say he's the greatest of all time just because of how much of an impact
people in.
Yeah, but when it comes to impact, he's probably the biggest impact of all time. But he's not the greatest of all time.
Not the greatest. I personally, I hate this. Might think it's weird, but I personally look up to Conor too, just from like a business standpoint of what he's done. He's made a name for himself outside of the UFC with his business deals and all the other stuff.
Yeah, Conor McGregor, when it comes to just business, corporately, he's the greatest. Like
he's smart, real smart.
Yeah. Smart man with his money.
Yeah, and that's actually going to tie us into the next discussion. It was ESPN changes with ESPN. I mean, how the UFC is going to change with the ESPN deal. I was watching Below the Belt, Brendan Schaub. He's basically saying that fights are not going to be as big anymore because UFC has more power now. The pay-per-view model is going to disappear, meaning the promotion part, UFC is not going to give a shit about because it's going to be on ESPN. So he said he was arguing that you'll never see another Conor McGregor as far as impact. He had a good point, but I just hope that's not true because that means fighting won't be as exciting anymore. Like we won't see another Conor, another Conor versus Nate Diaz again because UFC is gonna be like, hey, we're good now. This ESPN deal, we don't give a shit what the fighters want. But I kind of disagree because UFC has to care about what the fans want.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Because without those kind of fights, then nobody.
Then no one's gonna watch, and then they're fucked either way. So
yeah.
Let's see if we see it. I think Conor's 1 in a million though. It's gonna be a while before
we see Conor back in the octagon.
Yeah.
If he does come back, then it's most definitely probably going to be against Nate.
Yeah, and he did hint retirement one time before, and he came back. It was in 2016. He tweeted it, and not as officially as this time. He just said like, "Thank you for all the cheese" or some shit. I'm retiring. I'm out or some shit. This time he was more official with it, and I just hope that sexual assault bullshit has nothing to do with that. Hopefully he's clear. His name is cleared.
Because that was, I don't know if that's bullshit.
Because that's going to ruin
like you said, we don't know.
Yeah, because if it's true, it's going to ruin everything. Not just fighting, his whiskey, everything's going to be...
Yeah.
So that's a tough fucking gig for him.
Right when he starts to get around with that whiskey starting to become popular and this shit happens.
He's just had a lot of trials, man. Fucking...
A lot of ridiculous
getting beat by Khabib, crime. It's a tough gig. You let that thing get to his head a little bit.
Put it with blame the Irishman, right?
Yeah, that's tough, man. So, this is
the next find gold.
Yeah. So the next topic: who are your top rappers of all time?
My top rappers of all time.
Yeah. Eminem.
Like your top 5.
Eminem, Tupac, Biggie, Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube, and some. If I can do some honorable mentions, Dr. Dre, Exhibit, and 50 Cent.
I'll agree with you on that one. I'll be the same for me.
Yeah, like when it comes to pure rapping, Eminem number 1. Number 2, probably, that's tough. There's a lot of good rappers.
Yeah, that's what was hard for me to pick because there's so many great ones.
Yeah, Eminem number 1. Number 2, if I'm looking at all eras, probably Tupac. Number 2. Number 3, Jay-Z. I mean, I don't like his music, but corporately I can't. Numbers don't lie.
Deny it.
Yeah. Number 4, Biggie. And he was like biblical proportions in his prime. He was like fucking huge. Number 5, that's fucking hard.
I might change up my list again.
Yeah,
after Thomas's list.
Number
I
5.
change mine. Whatever you pick.
Number 5.
See, it's hard. It's hard to pick one because there's so many great, talented artists out there.
Probably Dr. Dre. And they revolutionized hip hop.
He's one of my all-time favorite music producers ever.
Yeah.
No one can do it like him.
He's a fucking billionaire now.
Yeah.
Fuck. That's my top 5 when it comes to pure rapping.
Who's yours?
It was the same basically what you had.
I'm gonna need to change mine up a little bit because I might messed up on my list. So Eminem is number 1. Tupac's number 2. Biggie's number 3. Snoop Dogg number 4. Then 50 Cent number 5, and then honorable mentions. Number 6, Dr. Dre. He's more of a producer than a rapper. He's a good rapper though, but he's more of a producer.
Yeah,
Great albums though.
He's had some good ones.
And Exhibit and Ice Cube. Those are my top rappers of all time. Because I have a lot of favorites out there. I listen to a different variety.
This is another topic. I know it's not on here, but what do you think of people saying? You know how people are hating on the new wave, saying the mumble rap and shit. Do you think that's a good argument when they say mumble rap's ruining hip hop, or do you think it's gonna be a new form of hip hop?
I would say it's a good form of argument, but people are just
I don't like the mumble rapping.
into what they're into nowadays.
And it seems like.
But there's not that.
Thing is, I mean, mumble rapping. To me, it seems like it's kind of like lazy rapping.
Yeah, it's like
you know, compared to all the ones before, you know, trying their ass off, making all these rhymes and shit, and then now, you know, now they're just like mumbling, and you don't really understand what they're saying.
It's like our demographics are attracted to that kind of lazy.
I don't know.
Just.
Well, I do think
catchy. That's all I care about.
These mumble
it's
rappers.
Catchy, but I do think the mumble rapping later on is gonna die out. I think it's dying out now.
Like,
People are noticing that mumble rapping ain't that good. I mean, it sounds good, but there's no meaning behind it.
That's what it
it
is.
seems like a new demographic compared to kids of the past. They don't appreciate a good rapper anymore.
These mumble rap songs nowadays talk about what people like: drugs, money,
girls,
sex, violence.
And kids our age just don't appreciate lyricism like kids of the past.
Yeah.
Like the Tupac era, Eminem's era. Like even a few years ago, it wasn't like that. Like Kendrick, Drake in the past, they were a little lyrical. Not as good as Eminem.
But then again, this era now, we do have artists that don't have mumble rap, like
a few
Kendrick, J. Cole,
Drake,
Logic especially,
Logic
Nipsey Hussle didn't do mumble rap. Tory Lanez is out there too. Like I said, there's many.
Like you see the new hits are just mumble, like Blueface, fucking.
I want to say
Lil Pump.
Blueface is mumble.
6ix9ine.
But
Blueface.
It's very lazy, not intricate, articulate lyrics though. It's like one hook and that's it. A couple bars after that. That's all these new rappers like Lil Xan.
You look at the
Lil
lyrics
Pump.
and it's just like
very
same old hook.
Very elementary vocabulary, and people are. It gets #1 hits. So like 6ix9ine was huge, Blueface was huge,
Lil
Pump was huge. Fucking Cardi B. Well, Cardi B has some lyrics a little bit.
Yeah.
But she's not like.
Then,
she's okay.
Like you said earlier, you look at these lyrics and it's just a hook over and over again, and like one verse.
Like very simple. And
who do you think is the best woman rapper
ever?
Best woman rapper ever.
Probably Nicki.
That's tough.
Number wise.
Low key, I would agree with you. I think Nicki too. I mean, I think it's a race with Nicki and Cardi B.
Cardi B has left her mark already. She's very. She has a good flow.
She does.
They have a lot of similarities.
Yeah, they're very similar, and they hate each other.
I know.
They have a beef. But there's the girls of the past. What was there? There's Lil Kim,
Lauryn Hill, Missy Elliott.
Those are legends.
Remy Ma.
She became relevant and she did.
There's a lot of great.
I'd probably put Lauryn Hill up there, Lil Kim. Females, just Nicki's been the queen for a long time though.
She has.
Since like 2000, since Drake's been around.
With her plastic ass.
With her plastic ass. But
I'm sorry, Nicki, but you're a little fake body. Maybe.
Yeah, but
still smash.
Still smash. That's my Cardi B too. Okay. But yeah, this is a new wave of music. It pisses off a lot of old heads, a lot of old hip-hop heads.
I'm one of those people, but I'm also into this new generation. Like Kendrick, I'm into those kind of people.
Like people like, what's that guy's name?
Give everything a chance.
Joe Budden. He
Joe
really
Budden.
hates on the new wave.
Oh, because Joe Budden's an angry guy.
Yeah, he's an old head. You see that video with him talking shit to Lil Yachty? Like,
Talk shit about Eminem too.
oh, get the fuck out of here. He's nowhere near Eminem.
Fuck MGK too.
Oh yeah, that beef. We've seen some good. Do you think the beefs of today they're not as nothing like the beefs of old? Huh?
Well, these beefs today are about money. Well, they're just doing it for the money.
Clout.
What do you think about Eminem versus Machine Gun Kelly?
There was no much of a chance for MGK.
I mean, that just shows.
I mean, he started it all by mentioning Eminem's daughter in press runs.
Yeah. Like
and that's something you don't do. Clearly, he doesn't fucking read the hip hop Bible.
Yeah, dude, that's like going after fucking rap god.
Yeah.
But like the feuds of today aren't as heated as they were before. Like
50 Cent, Ja Rule was heated. Nas versus
like,
Jay-Z was
Eminem,
heated.
Cannabis, like that.
Cannabis.
Cannabis. That's what he is now. You know? But like the best feuds we've seen in the past few years, probably Drake and Meek Mill, and those aren't nearly
Drake
as,
versus Meek Mill, that wasn't really much. Meek Mill never responded back.
and it's not as serious as the past. Like those are real beefs. This is rap isn't as what it was, and I like new music though.
Yeah.
Like I can appreciate Blueface or fucking I don't know about 6ix9ine.
I appreciate the fact that he's out there and
he's
he's making his money.
Yeah, I like some of the Blueface.
We don't have to like his music, but we just respect the fact that he's out there making money.
And
That's all we can do. We
they
don't have to like
The
him.
thing is, with 69, he was very advertisement with his songs.
Yeah, 6ix9ine used social media to get big because he was such a troll. But
That's what he does.
He was using a lot of like billboards and stuff. So
and this goes back to that
Get the shit out there.
the nostalgia effect. Like loving past rap doesn't allow people to like the new. You can like both.
Yeah.
There's nothing
too
wrong
bad
with that.
6ix9ine is now in prison.
Yeah, he's
We won't hear from him till
fucking pedophile. Dude.
till
Sorry.
a few months.
Yeah, he's a pedophile.
So he's getting out in a few months.
No, his trial's in like what?
No.
No, 2019, so it was September,
Yeah, like
something like that.
Oh, he's having another trial.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
God.
pushed it back to September.
what I don't get is how these some of all these famous people end up being pedophiles. Like, dude.
You know, if I had a shit ton of money like that and like all that shit,
yeah.
I wouldn't fucking fuck around like that.
I mean, even the biggest things, like, I mean, I don't know if this isn't confirmed, but like Michael Jackson, it was rumored, it was never official, but
Yeah.
what's that guy's name? R. Kelly,
Yeah,
fucking pedophile,
got
fucking
caught up in shit.
Kevin Spacey from House of Cards was a legendary
Fight
actor.
for my motherfucking life.
Yeah, these guys like, it seems like in the celebrity world that's like a trend. I don't know why. It's sick, dude. It's not a good thing. I don't know what the issue is.
Had all that money and shit. Why would I fuck around with some little girls? You know, like what the fuck?
And now Hollywood, because of those.
You okay, dog?
Oh, this thing in her throat's still there.
Yeah.
But go get it out.
You got this, dog.
It's alright, Kobe.
You good?
Alright, so.
But because of all this high-profile bullshit over the decades, Hollywood's been labeled as like pedophilia land, and like it's sad.
Is it really?
I mean, just think about it. All those big, high-profile people being caught for that.
Oh, yeah.
It's hard not to label it that, especially in the acting world.
Cancel town.
Yeah, that's just seems to be the town now. So, switching topics, we got
some sports.
Yeah, now we're going to sports. Rob Gronkowski retired from the NFL. Would you consider him the greatest of all time? Greatest tight end ever?
He's in the top 5.
I'll say
he's
this.
the greatest tight end of all time.
I'll say this. He's probably the most talented between him and Gonzalez.
Mm-hmm.
But he's too injury prone and didn't play long enough for me to put him in the mouth to greats, like the greatest of all time. I think Gonzalez is.
Personally, it's either Gonzalez or Gates for me.
Because Gonzalez had double the yards, not double the touchdowns, but like 50 more touchdowns. Gronk had, I think, 79 touchdowns, around 7,800 yards.
Because Gronk always got hurt.
Yeah, it's just his thing is he just got hurt too many times, injury prone, and that was his only flaw really. He was damn near the perfect tight end in his prime. Like fucking, he was the man. He could block, and even this last season, he was blocking better than anyone in the league.
Oh yeah,
blocking and running over people. Like, and after the what he could do after the catch, I can only compare. The only guy I can compare him to is probably Gonzalez. Like after the catch, he might have been the best ever. as far as tight ends.
Don't sleep on Gates though. That guy's fucking almost 40 and he's still balling out.
Yeah, but I can't put Gronk above Gates or Gonzalez or even like Shank Sharp or those guys.
Exactly.
I can't put him there. I put him top 5 maybe.
Yeah, I put Gronk in the top 5. I'm not hating on Gronk, because some people said I was hating on Gronk. Thomas, I think you know who I'm talking about here. But I don't hate Gronk. I just hate the fact that people are saying he's the greatest of all time.
He's not.
For the fact that they're not looking at the other great tight ends that revolutionized it.
Yeah, he maybe the most talented, but not the greatest.
He's top 5.
Yeah.
He's top 5. I'm not denying that he's a great tight end, because he is. I'm just saying he's not the greatest of all time.
Yeah, he's not. So who do you think takes over the spot as best tight end right now in the league?
Best right now in the league? Well, it used to be Gronk. Best tight end
now that he's retiring.
So what do you think, Gates?
I would say if Hunter Henry's healthy by this year.
Okay.
No,
the best in the
Tyler. No, the tight end for the fucking Eagles.
Zach Ertz?
Zach Ertz, yeah. I'd say he's the best tight end right now.
Oh, I farted.
I have either Travis Kelce
or
Zach Ertz, because Travis is probably better after the catch, but Ertz is more consistent with his hands.
Yeah.
And he's probably a better blocker. But that's a close one because Kelce.
I would say Zach Ertz.
Yeah, because Kelce is a better receiving tight end, but Ertz is a better overall tight end.
Yeah.
And he has better hands.
I would say also Hunter Henry will be in that category too if he's healthy this year. Well, I mean, he is going to be healthy, but he's a great tight end too, and people sleep on him. And he had a great year the year before he got hurt.
I think he tied for most touchdowns among tight ends.
Yeah, I think so,
year.
yeah. And he's a great tight end, and I can't wait to see him. But yeah, Zach Ertz for me, best tight end in the NFL.
Yeah.
But it's close because
Travis
Kelce is also great.
Pretty damn good.
Pretty damn good.
But let's see. There are some big NFL news. Oh, that we just saw earlier. Russell Wilson saying there's a deadline.
I don't know.
April 15th. For Seahawks deal.
He's still gonna stay in Seattle. That's their guy. That's their franchise guy.
Really is.
They want to do anything. He's gonna get the deal that he wants.
They wouldn't want to lose.
If they're smart, they'll give him the damn deal he wants.
Yeah.
Without him, they're fucking trash. It's like
it shows.
It's like Cleveland without LeBron.
He is literally the LeBron of the fucking.
Yeah, he was literally. I think he was like literally 70% of their offense last year.
I thought it was 80%
or like 80. Yeah, they had no offense besides him. But let's see. There's some other trades. I think we talked about them already. So
I think we did.
Yeah. So
we didn't. Let us know in the comments too.
Yeah. So let's next OBJ's comments about the Browns.
What did he say about the Browns? Why
he was kind of comparing himself. Not saying he is LeBron. He's saying he wants to be like LeBron and bring a championship to Cleveland.
Well, that's the goal.
That's funny. You know what's funny? I always saw him as the LeBron of the NFL too, low-key.
And
I don't know why.
I was watching the press conference. It was
I wouldn't say that.
Huh?
I wouldn't say that. OBJ is kind of a diva.
Yeah,
true. But all wide receivers are divas, so.
Yeah, all the good ones.
Yeah.
But he looked pretty happy. He looked pretty. To him, he said it's a new beginning for him because all those trials he went through in New York.
Honestly, I say it's good for him to go to the Browns. I mean, like he's starting up a whole. I mean, the Browns been sucking for how many years since they've been created?
No, since like since the early 2000s.
Yeah, like they've been bad, and having OBJ on there is a big deal.
It's a fresh start.
That's a fresh start. It's a whole new beginning.
It's a new beginning for not only OBJ but Cleveland because first of all,
I mean his time to shine on the Cleveland and Cleveland's time to shine in the league. You know,
Cleveland's they're gonna have a great year. They just need to stock up in the draft, and get some great players in there.
When it comes to
OBJ, they fucking got that deal.
Yeah. When it comes to sharing the load, him and Jarvis, they were talking about how they don't care if the other person gets the ball; they just want to win. So that's a good thing for.
That's a good sign. That's a good sign.
Because they're like brothers, man. They're fucking brothers. Like they call each other every day.
And they have a young and up and coming great quarterback.
And Baker was saying that OBJ is unbelievable. I mean, clearly he's one of the best talents in the league. But
can't wait to see what they do in the regular season.
Like it's gonna be OBJ out wide, and it's gonna be Jarvis at slot. Good luck covering those motherfuckers, man. That's tight. Good luck to any corner. Any linebacker coach.
They still got to build around their defense though, but the Browns, they're going to have a great, they're going to have a good year.
They're promising young defense.
Not a 13-3 kind of season or 11-5, that kind of season.
More like 9-7.
I'd say 10-6, but
9-7.
It's gonna be, they're going to get used to each other though.
They might win their division or win the surprise.
Yeah.
The Ravens are up and coming too, though, with Lamar.
And they got Earl Thomas too.
And they got Arnold Thomas.
So that's got Baker, and got to look out for that.
Yeah, it's gonna be
it's a ball hawk.
That's gonna be a race for sure.
Yeah.
The Steelers are on the down, or on the.
And the Bengals are just the Bengals.
Yeah, it's just Andy Dalton. What the hell are you still?
I'm sorry, Bengals fans, but your team is just a joke. You're wasting AJ Green's potential.
Yeah, you're wasting his career. You wasted like 7 years of his career already. And OBJ, I think, is good he left. And I know he was probably a little just shocked that they traded him, but he was kind of wasting his talent in New York.
I'm a Chargers fan. My team has won more playoff games than your team has won a playoff game in the past century.
Yeah.
Y'all have won a playoff game in so long, it's a fucking joke.
Yeah, like when it comes to OBJ's legacy, he has a chance to restart here. His legacy is starting to be tarnished a little with his antics and the way that how bad the fucking team was.
The Raiders made the playoffs once, and they still have more wins in the playoffs than you do.
Yeah. So,
come on, Bengals.
So OBJ has a chance to really rewrite his name in the books, in the legacy books, and I think they'll have a big year. He just has to mature for sure.
Yeah.
He has to lead his team, him and Baker.
Well, with comments like that, it seems like he's maturing, but we have to wait and see on the football field.
Yeah, on the press conference, he seemed very hopeful, and very ready, like to go at it. So, OBJ, you gotta do what you gotta do, man.
OBJ or Brown.
Don't let us down like you did that year in the playoffs when you dropped a bunch of balls, man. Don't go to Miami on a boat trip again, man. That's not what greats do.
Yeah. Odell to Cleveland. Who would have thought? Nobody would have thought that. If you would have told me Odell Beckham would be traded to the Cleveland Browns, I would have laughed.
That's one of the that'd be a crazy statement for me, man.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about? But I never thought they'd get rid of someone with that much potential. Like,
yep.
That's like getting rid of fucking Jerry Rice and the 49ers, dude.
And yet the Giants still have Eli Manning.
There's gonna be a new rise of dynasties and a dying of old dynasties. Like the Giants, they died a long time ago. Patriots, I think they're starting to go. I mean, they won a Super Bowl. I think Gronkowski left, and Brady's old as shit. And I hope their dynasty's dying. Fucking the Steelers dynasty's dead.
New England's New England, man. Every time we say that, they always come up with something.
We'll see.
Yeah,
time catches up to everyone. But Aaron Rodgers, I think he really wasted a lot of years in Green Bay.
Except that contract, though.
They don't give him shit. Yeah, he got money, but as far as legacy, people aren't really looking at him anymore and saying, wow, he's one of the best. As far as talent,
I know.
probably the best all time as far as our talent.
I don't know what happened to Aaron Rodgers.
The team sucks.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
He's like the LeBron of the NBA.
He can't do it by himself, and that's what people don't get.
He's basically like LeBron in Cleveland. That's what he is right now.
That's what people don't get. He can't do. He's a star, but he can't do it by himself.
He's been getting injured a lot though, too.
Yeah, because look at the fucking team he has.
Yeah. He literally has to run around the pocket for like 5 seconds to find an open receiver.
He has no O-line.
No O-line, no defense. Only Devontae Adams, really.
Basically.
So, man, if I was...
And Jimmy Graham, but I don't know what the hell he's doing.
He hasn't been good in years. Ever since he left
New
Orleans. But, let's see. It's just, I think this is going to be a good year of the NFL, man. But,
yeah, NFL's 100th season.
Yeah, it's insane. Fucking 1 century of National Football League.
I'm going to take a whiz. And then a jizz.
No, he's not. He's not going to jizz.
Alright, so
I'm jizzing.
this next kind of shocking piece of news, the AAF has suspended operations in their first season. They were only 7 games into the 10-game season.
I was going to say, too, in April, they come back. I was going to say, we should all go to a game because their tickets are, like, really cheap. They're, like, $20 each for a ticket.
Uh-huh. Wow. Do you know why they suspended operations?
I guess the owner was losing money.
Oh.
Hey.
That's why?
Owner was losing, I think...
Because they weren't selling enough tickets or some shit?
Yeah, I think he was, like, losing $70 million in investment or something like that.
Shit.
So the owner, against Bill Polian and the other guy, and the other owner's wishes, I forgot the other's name, I'm sorry. But they, against their wishes, he suspended operations.
Yeah. Maybe this is Vince McMahon's window to take over as the
XFL?
As the unofficial NFL minor league. That's kind of what it is.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if Vince is going to do that merge with the NFL. I don't think he would do that.
No, I mean, he should try to really promote the XFL now that the AAF is suspended.
I think he will.
Yeah, I think
give it time though, because right now it's WrestleMania weekend.
Yeah.
So, or WrestleMania week.
I just think this is a good opportunity for the XFL to take over.
Or start advertising.
Yeah, because the AAF is. I don't know what happened. I thought it was. I mean, I do admit this. I remember when we went bowling one time. I was watching the game, and the caliber of players is so much worse than the NFL. Like there were so many flags, so many penalties, so many dropped balls. It's just I could kind of see why they went under. You gotta get better caliber players, like not just get people off the fucking street or busts. Or they gotta try, so they gotta invest more money into it. So they gotta rebuild their shit. The XFL, let's see what they're about.
It was cool seeing the AAF too. I had a feeling it wouldn't last long though. The AAF.
It was kind of a
shutting down.
The new league?
Yeah. They suspended their league
after 7 games.
Really? Why?
I think they weren't selling enough tickets, and the owner like fucked up.
The owner was like losing like money.
So like the fleet ain't gonna exist anymore?
Yeah, none of that.
Yeah,
now.
it's done now.
Suspended.
I was just telling Jimmy this like right now. He said I was gonna ask you guys if we should go to a game because tickets are like $20 each.
But now it's gone.
Ah, damn! I really wanted to go to a fleet game.
But it's not anyone's fault. It's just the owner's fault, and sales weren't there, even at the cheap prices.
Damn! It didn't even last like a season.
It seemed like to me no one really cared about it.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
because we had a team in San Diego.
And because we have the fucking NFL, no one cares about the minor leagues, especially what the AAF was. So that's unfortunate, man. But
it is what it is.
Yeah. So next up.
Yeah, that's sad.
Went up to 99. Oh, no, never mind.
Avengers Endgame has already sold triple the pre-ticket sales that Infinity War had. Oh, this is one hyped-ass movie, man.
I can't wait to see Avengers Infinity War. We should get tickets soon.
We're definitely gonna get them soon. But
my mom's telling me about like some for like April 25th. Some seats are like available. I think like at 9:30 or something.
Oh, like on the 25th.
Like online or something like that. Yeah.
But it's gonna for that to happen, and Infinity War sold more. I think it's like the 4th highest selling movie of all time.
Tickets sold more than the AAF.
Yeah. Oh yeah, way more. But for it to sell that many tickets, god damn, most people must want to see this movie.
Oh yeah, it's the most hyped movie of the year. I think
maybe ever. I mean, I thought Infinity War was the most hyped movie ever, but this has already sold more than that. So that's pretty fucking shocking to me. I think because people know this is the end of. I saw a thing saying this is gonna be the last team up movie for a while, Marvel team up movie, because this is their big project, the big finale.
This is what they've been working on
for 10 years.
For 10 years
since Iron Man 1, since Hulk, Incredible Hulk.
And Marvel's done a great job making it.
See, I don't think it will be the end of that team up thing that we're talking about. But I do think it will be a new beginning.
Yeah.
So
people are gonna die. Contracts are ending.
Contracts are ending, and people are going good to die. Yeah. But it's gonna start up. I believe it's gonna start up like a new Avengers.
Maybe the new Avengers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you look in the comics, there's new Avengers. You know, sometimes it was Spider-Man.
Spider-Man
leading it.
Yeah.
I mean, he ends up getting his own. I mean, there's other things where he ends up leading his own team in the what is it called? With Fury.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what they're gonna do, I think, in the next the Spider-Man movie, Far From Home, because he ends up working for Fury. I think later on they're gonna create that team, but I think I believe he's gonna end up making a new Avengers, and I also believe, spoiler alert, just in case. Okay, so Tony Stark's contract is gonna end this movie.
Yeah.
So I do believe that he's gonna die.
Yeah, probably.
Sadly, he's gonna die, and maybe even Chris Evans, the guy who plays Captain America.
Who knows? They might pull a twist.
They might pull a twist. I mean, honestly, I wish he wouldn't die, but knowing how much they've been setting up,
and their contracts are ending.
Tony, literally, this is his last contract. I believe Tony Stark is gonna die.
And they're old, especially Robert.
And I do believe he's gonna have a baby too.
Yeah. But
we have to wait and find out, huh?
We're gonna find out.
We're gonna find out.
I mean, hey.
Shit.
I hope I'm wrong that he doesn't die. I really hope he doesn't die. But it's a big theory. It's a big theory that he's gonna probably might die, and it's sad, but I hope he doesn't.
Yeah.
It's the end of an era, man. This is a decade of.
It's gonna be an end of an era.
Great,
but that leads to a new era.
Yeah.
Eras change.
This is like our childhood, the last 10 years.
It was nice. It was a great 10 years of Marvel. Marvel, you did your shit right. Honestly,
God bless you,
You're
Stan
the
Lee.
GOAT. Yeah. Thank you, Stan Lee, for everything.
Without Stan Lee, there would be none of this shit
There
happening.
would be no Marvel.
You perfected this. Holy shit. I mean, I've always wanted this type of shit, and they actually did it. And I get to grow up watching this, you know? And it's amazing.
We saw Infinity War together, right?
We did, yeah.
I cried in that movie.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be straight up with y'all. I cried a little bit.
I liked Infinity so much that I went to the movies twice to watch it. Well, actually, more than that, I think. I watched it with you guys. Later on, I ended up watching it with my dad because I wanted to show it to him. And I think I watched it again just because as an alternative with friends. And then I watched it like a shit ton of times on Netflix. Oh, by the way, it was on Netflix too. That was crazy. Still is. I can't believe they did that. Of all movies, you wouldn't think Netflix would put that on.
Yeah, no.
And it was like it was a month after Netflix. You would think Netflix wouldn't even put that on there. That's how big of a movie it is.
I think it's marketing.
Marketing.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah.
For the new movie.
Yeah.
But
so yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Seeing Spider-Man like that go away like that, it hurt me. Then when I saw Groot go away, and I was like, oh, you motherfuckers.
You know, fun fact, do you know what Groot said? I think what was it? I think he said dad. He called the raccoon dad.
I was like,
and that was sad.
That's basically his dad.
I was like, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, they're trying to get us
I was like this. I don't know you guys saw me, I was like this.
They're trying to get us emotionally invested.
I was like, oh. I'm gonna wait till my brother, my little brother, my little brother Cash, one of my little brothers, he loves Groot. So I'm like, oh, if he sees that, he's gonna get so upset. And then I was right. He was so upset.
Because Marvel's done a damn good job at just giving these people, bringing the characters to life. That's why everyone cares about them, especially Spider-Man and Iron Man, fucking even Groot, fucking fan favorite.
My little brother came home sad.
Yeah.
I was like, what happened? And I was like, Groot.
Marvel made all of us emotionally invested, and that's what we all care about.
Marvel did this shit right.
Better than DC movies.
DC dropped the ball as far as cinematic universe.
Yeah.
As far as comics, they're up there with Marvel, but fucking movies, real life
There's no
movies.
comparison. It's Marvel by like 10.
By fucking landslide.
By landslide.
By a fucking million.
By a majority vote.
DC, man.
I'm sorry, Justice League. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't think Justice League was that good. I thought their jokes were cringy as shit.
Can I be honest?
I thought it was pretty good. I liked their fights, but I just didn't like their jokes.
Can I be honest? I think Superman's overrated.
Yeah.
I think he was
like superhero.
Overrated superhero. Like too overpowered. And yet his fucking weakness is a fucking green rock.
Yeah.
Thing is, like, what pisses me off about Superman is he could be the strongest person on the fucking planet, but he's also the stupidest motherfucker around. I swear to God. I mean, like, how do you? I mean, yeah, Batman's smart, but in the movie, Superman versus Batman, I mean, like that whole fight, I'm like supposed to be like fast as shit, and he just lets himself get fucked up by kryptonite. He saw it coming, and he just like. He just gets fucked up.
I picked Super
and he falls for the same trick over and over and over. So I'm saying, Superman, he's powerful, but he's kind of an idiot. It's just, that's why he gets defeated.
I'd pick Ultra Instinct Goku instead of Superman.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Goku would fuck his shit up. And
that's what I'm saying.
I don't even think it's just Ultra Instinct. I think it's just Super Saiyan. At least Super Saiyan 1 or 2.
Super Saiyan God.
Nah, I think he'd fuck him up in just regular Super Saiyan, to be honest. I'm sorry.
Come on, comment section.
Okay, look.
Come on, comment section. Let us know what you think.
When Goku fought Frieza, when he first became Super Saiyan, that whole fight was in 5 minutes. Superman's fast, but he never had a 5-minute fight like that on an exploding planet. And Goku can literally snap his fingers and blow up a planet, just like Thanos. I'm sorry, Superman's strong, but I mean he needs to charge himself up.
What do you think?
I think they're in their own respective universe.
Yeah,
we'll never know.
Yeah,
we'll never know. But like, come on, comment section.
But what would be interesting is Superman 1 million. Now I don't know exactly how powerful Superman 1 million is, but he's pretty powerful, and not even kryptonite could hurt him. So I think that would give Goku a challenge. But I think Ultra Instinct Goku would fuck him up.
So the greatest feats is Goku's greatest feat is probably when he fought Jiren and the universe was shaking. But then again, Superman is strong enough. He was literally
been watching Super.
He was literally hauling the solar system on his back. That's how strong Superman is.
Did you know that when Goku first became Super Saiyan God in the Battle of Gods, when Goku and Beerus were fighting for the very first time, they shook the whole universe, and if they kept fighting, they would have blown up the whole universe.
I just saw that whole episode.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, you know, Superman's strong, but like he never punched and made everyone in the universe feel it. Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, he carried solar systems like you said, but fuck, man. I mean, Goku, he has an explosive power. I don't know. That shit's like another level. I don't know. But we'll never know.
Yeah,
it's a whole nother universe.
Wish I was a Saiyan.
But
at their strongest, this would be a tough fight.
Thing is, like, Superman's strong, and he was like born strong, but Goku is always improving, and he somehow he goes beyond his limits, and that's what Goku is going beyond his limits. That's his character.
Yeah. But anyways, back to the topic at hand.
Big Dragon Ball fan, just letting you know. I'm sorry.
But anyway, back to the topic at hand. Yes, Avengers Endgame, like pre-ticket sales are through the roof at the moment.
Yeah, they're. I wouldn't be surprised if it becomes the #1 selling movie ever, pass up Titanic.
I think it will be.
Actually, Avatar's #1. It might pass.
Avatar #1?
Yeah, Avatar. And
which one? Fucking Blue Guys?
The other one was shitty. Hell no. So, but same director too, James Cameron. He made Avatar and Titanic.
Oh really?
Greatest director of all time.
I think that same director made what was it? He made another movie. I think it was Alita. Was it Alita? Fuck, I don't know. Never mind.
The new movie?
You know that Alita Battle Angel, whatever? I think he directed that movie too, but I'm not. Is there a fucking? Are you fucking kidding me? Get the fuck off my drink. Just ruined my goddamn fucking drink. But I'm still drinking it.
I wanted to talk about. I heard rumors of maybe they might in the future make X-Men versus Avengers.
Oh, if they do that,
it'll probably be the new Avengers. I don't think Robert Downey Jr. is gonna be around.
You know what's funny though? Because Disney finally bought Fox, and Disney owns Marvel, and Hugh Jackman said he would if they do Avengers versus X-Men, he would play Wolverine. But to be honest, I don't think that will happen because if they do that, by the time that happens, I think Hugh Jackman will be too old.
Yeah, they're gonna have to reboot that character.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but like as much as I love Hugh Jackman, and I think I only see him as Wolverine, I think he is the perfect Wolverine out of anyone.
Best Wolverine ever.
One of the best actors ever. Period.
At this point, age is hitting him, and you can tell. I mean, if you look at him now, he kind of lost a shit ton of muscles. All that muscles you saw in the movies. All that shit's gone.
Yeah, he's old now.
It's a lot. It's hard to get that shit back.
Yeah, he's old now too.
Yeah. He's old. I mean, how old is he?
I think he's
probably damn near his 50s or in his 50s.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but he's out of his prime. He's not gonna be old Logan. That was a good ass movie.
That was
one of the best movies I've ever seen.
I honestly, what was it? 2017?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2017. I think that was the best movie. In 2017.
Oh, yeah.
That was
my favorite movie. You guys, and I saw it with my dad.
That was a damn good movie.
That was a really good movie.
The story, the plot.
Storytelling, the plot. Exactly.
It was beautiful, man.
It was great. Yeah. And I think Logan played that shit perfectly. And, man, that was just a good
I just can't wait to see what they do with the girl. If they're going to make a movie about that.
X-23?
Yeah.
They should, for sure.
They got to continue with that.
Yeah, they got to find a damn good actor.
What about Dark Phoenix? That
movie? Did it already come out? Or is it going to come out?
I don't think it came out.
Yeah, I think, first off, the new X-Men movies where Hugh Jackman's not involved, they're pretty shitty. I'm not going to lie. Apocalypse, that was a subpar.
Wasn't he in that movie? No, he wasn't.
It was just the Dark Phoenix girl, the Young Beast.
There's a couple times that Wolverine was in those movies.
The last movie he was in was First Class when he had to go inside his mind or something.
Oh, yeah.
And Gene had him in his mind. That was the last movie he was in.
Which movie was it? It was when X-Men were recruiting, and I think they went to Wolverine, and he just said, fuck off.
Yeah.
He's like, fuck off. But
I think that was one.
And it was just him in a bar smoking a cigar. Fuck off, chump.
No, he said go fuck yourself.
Oh, he's like, go fuck yourself.
It was a young Magneto and a young Xavier before. They didn't know Logan.
Yeah.
One time was like, do you want to? He's like, how about you go? And I was like, go fuck yourself. They just walk out. But
that's where you got Chump from, didn't you? You got it from Wolverine.
And I got Bub from him.
Oh, Bub.
He said Bub.
Yeah. It wasn't Chump. Where'd you get Chump from?
I got Chump from John Jones.
Oh yeah.
He's like he's Chump James. But he's talking shit to DC. He's like, you're not even my best opponent. You're fucking Chump James.
Damn.
Yeah. He's like, you're not even my toughest opponent. Yeah. But these new X-Men movies, I hope Dark Phoenix, because the old ones were the shit, like with Hugh Jackman, Halle Berry.
Honestly, I mean, by the looks of it, I don't know. I'm gonna give Dark Phoenix a chance, and I want to say I think it would be good. I think it would be good. The way nowadays producers fucking do their movies, they've been doing it right, mostly compared to like 2016, they had a lot of fucked weird movies, you know? And they're like, what the fuck is this
X-Men
producing?
Apocalypse was shitty. Like, they had a Jean Grey there, and she showed a little bit of her Dark Phoenix power to beat Apocalypse with the end. They're gonna have to do a better job, man. Those Marvel movies just don't live up to the old X-Men movies, which were damn good. Especially my favorite X-Men Last Stand.
Now, what I thought was another actor that is literally, okay, like Deadpool. Ryan Reynolds, he is literally Deadpool in real life.
Yeah,
he is the perfect Deadpool, and he fucked up the first version of Deadpool in Origins, X-Men Origins.
They fucked that up. Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck they were thinking.
They sealed his mouth. Like his mouth is literally Deadpool. They need his mouth.
That's not Deadpool. I'm sorry, but like you can't see. Honestly, like if that was a separate villain, he's pretty badass. I mean, a dude who doesn't talk, fucking invincible, just like Wolverine, laser eyes. Teleportation. I mean, that was really cool. Yeah. But the thing is, though, they're claiming that as Deadpool. That's not Deadpool. Yeah. Deadpool is what the Deadpool you see now.
Yeah, they rebooted it with that one.
And they did it right. The only thing I think they need next is because Deadpool later on in the comics does end up learning how. He does end up figuring out teleportation, but it was a device. I think it wasn't him.
Didn't they like sneak that old Deadpool in the new Deadpool movies?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
It was after credits, and he killed himself technically. Yeah. Even the Green Lantern, that's DC.
Yeah.
That's how much Deadpool breaks the fourth wall. He even went to a whole nother freaking movie and didn't get sued. So I mean, come on, that's pretty cool.
I think that's probably the worst DC movie ever. Green Lantern.
I don't like Green Lantern.
That was horrible.
I'm not a fan of Green Lantern.
You mean
Ryan Reynolds? I don't know.
He's powerful.
Before this Deadpool, he was really unlucky with his superheroes. I mean, like he was Green Lantern. I mean, that wasn't good.
That was horrible.
I mean, he's a fucking funny actor too. But the Deadpool he is now is perfect.
Yeah, Green Lantern more serious.
And you know what's funny? Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman actually have some like love-hate relationship, just like Deadpool and Wolverine in the comics. Mm-hmm. And it's funny. And if you pay attention to that, if you follow them on Instagram, they have a commercial. They ended up making a truce that actually didn't work. And they were going to make a commercial for each other. Mm-hmm. And they did it. Ryan Reynolds did his first, and it was actually a legitimate commercial talking about, I think it was an alcohol that Hugh Jackman was sponsoring by. And then it was Hugh Jackman's turn, and he didn't realize that the truce was real. So when it showed his commercial, he didn't want to show the commercial. But when Ryan said, "Pull up the fucking commercial," they pulled up the commercial, and it was Hugh Jackman talking shit. And he's like, I think it was like something about something gin, and he's like, gin. And he just dropped it, and it was just leaking. And he's like, perfect, some shit like that. And then later on, it shows Ryan Reynolds like surprised. Yeah. And Hugh Jackman was like, "I'm sorry, I didn't think the truce was real." And I don't know what I don't know. It's on Instagram. I can find I can send it to you guys, but it's funny. But
it's sad we didn't get to see a movie with them together.
Maybe we will soon in the future.
Hey, we might. Because
anything can happen.
They, like I said, they do have a love-hate relationship, and they do talk about each other. Yeah. So I honestly believe if they're gonna make a movie, I think possibly Hugh Jackman might be Wolverine, and Deadpool would be with Ryan Reynolds.
Hugh just has to be willing to come back as that role.
I think he is if he's having that love-hate relationship with Ryan Reynolds in real life.
Well, isn't
because that's literally like funny comic.
Isn't Logan like dying like in a different universe, or is that
that Logan is a different universe?
Yeah.
He said he'd be willing to come back for an X-Men versus Avengers movie. Hey, that's what apparently. I hope that's true. It'd be damn awesome to see him.
Damn good.
Damn good. It probably with him moving it. He's Wolverine, man. Yeah. You'd have to find an amazing replacement.
That's great.
Deadpool was such an success. Do you think that they might end up making another movie with him?
I think so.
I hope they bring him to the main universe because now that they bought Fox.
Man, I wonder how they would do that though. Because they already got this universe in motion.
I think they'll probably have him with Spider-Man or something. Someone that's compatible. Like Spider-Man's a funny dude. He's a funny dude.
Why? Because they could probably manage it because Deadpool's such a fourth wall breaking that it doesn't matter how off it is. He could still probably be in other people's universes, you know?
Yeah. So.
I mean, he fucking like I said, in the end of credits, he ended up killing Green Lantern himself, and I'm like, that's a whole nother universe. If he could do that, then I wouldn't be surprised if he's in the main universe of Marvel, you know?
Yeah, they're taking shots at DC with that one.
I know, that's taking real shots, but it's funny. I mean,
DC has to find its identity. They're fucking so behind.
I don't know what DC's
They fucked
doing.
up their shit so many times with the Dark Knight being a success, and then with Ben Affleck's Batman. Now he's not playing. Superman's ruined.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's our shit on that unit thing. The next thing is actually sports again. Yeah, we're switching a lot of topics here, but well, the Duke lost apparently by 1 point.
There goes my fucking bracket.
That's crazy.
They lost
I can't
to
believe
Michigan
they lost.
State, right? They
Michigan
lost
State.
by 1 point. Zion was there.
It was really expected for them to win. You know, they were one of the highest votes for
the way
them to
they've
win.
been playing.
I think he really would have cemented his legacy in college basketball if he would have won it all. But he didn't, unfortunately. So,
But did you hear what he said? He wants to come back and he wants to try it again. He says he has unfinished business.
When'd you hear that?
On Instagram?
On what day?
I don't remember the day.
It's April Fool's Day.
Was that April Fool's Day?
Yeah. We all know he's gonna go into the draft.
yeah, he's not
Think
stupid.
so?
He's not
Yes,
gonna waste
he
his
is.
career.
He's one and
fuck,
done.
never mind.
But
I wasn't really paying attention.
I saw that too. I know what you're talking about. I saw that too, but I saw it was April Fool's Day. I didn't want to believe it.
Was it on April Fool's? I swear I saw
It
that
was on
before.
April. It was on April.
Or maybe
Fool's
it was when he got hurt. And he was
Day. No, it was on April Fool's Day.
Yeah.
Okay,
But,
then never mind.
but,
Fuck, I guess I'm wrong. Well, we'll see.
I can't put him as the greatest college basketball player ever.
He's one of them. The hype that he brought to college basketball, that means something.
His legacy is
Wish he won.
I wouldn't
really
say.
wish he won.
I wouldn't say his legacy is tarnished in a way.
it's not tarnished now. It's just it didn't get as big as it could
Do you
have.
think he would be a #1 draft pick?
But he
gonna
is.
be a number 1 draft
You
pick.
think he will be?
He is.
Even,
There's no doubt about it.
Even
His-
if he didn't get far as he
His
did.
size, with the way he looks, he's like a fucking mini
No,
LeBron.
he's a consensus #1 pick. There's no one close as good as
I
him.
mean,
right now.
isn't he taller than LeBron?
No, he's 6'7".
He's
He's
6'7".
shorter,
Okay.
yeah. But he's heavier than
Oh,
LeBron.
shit, more.
But he's in consensus #1 pick. His legacy, he's one of the greatest basketball players of all time. I mean, in college basketball. But
He brought hype. He brought a lot of hype to college
He
basketball.
brought
Made a lot of players. They made a lot of people watch college basketball.
he brought
Even me.
he brought an excitement to the college basketball that we haven't seen in a long, long time.
Yeah, even you guys got into
Yeah.
it.
And I was never into it until I heard of this guy.
I know exactly. I mean, I just
He's,
recently got into him. And then
Me, I'm
he
always
lost.
into college basketball, so
Yeah, so, but I'm excited to see what he'll do in the league.
I hope. I pray that he's not a bust.
I think that kind of talent, he's not.
Well, we've seen players like that before, like tall players, and they ended up being bust. But
his style, the players in NBA are stronger, bigger. And I was hearing an argument by, it was on Undisputed. The guy was saying that he was going against boys, basically. Like NBA, they're men, they're not boys. So that is a good argument. But then again, he's a big ass 6'7", 280 guy,
Yeah, that's a monster.
and he's only getting stronger. He's only like 18. He's not a man yet. He's not a man yet.
but
Let's see how he does his rookie year.
I
of
think
the
he's a
NBA.
first-round pick. So,
Oh, he's the #1 pick. He's a consensus.
but yeah, he had.
I think he should be #1 pick, and I think if he's not, that's kind of bullshit.
Everyone agrees.
For his legacy, though, in college basketball, he had one hell of a freshman year.
And he was I think he was like the first to score 100, the second player ever to score 100 points in the
Something like
tournament.
that, yeah.
And that's pretty damn good.
Pretty good. And speaking of March Madness and Zion, the Final Four, I believe is coming up this Saturday.
There we go.
We have two teams that are making their first ever Final Four appearance in Auburn and Texas Tech, going up against the veterans of the Final Four tournament, March Madness tournament, Michigan State and Virginia. Auburn will be playing Virginia. Auburn is the 5th seed, and no one expected them to be there.
No.
The shooters just got really, really hot.
Auburn is a team that can get really, really hot, and I'm an Auburn Tiger fan. I'm kind of disappointed in myself. I didn't pick them to win or go this far. I'm disappointed in myself. I picked Duke to win it, and then my bracket's busted now. So that's all y'all know. How to
RJ
win.
Barrett, man, that would come. He choked, man.
By the way, nice goatee. See that shit coming.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
AJ Barrett, man, what the hell, man? He had one free throw to make, he missed it, and he lost.
Well, then again, he tried to make the first one in, but he missed it. And then I saw what he was trying to do. He tried to make a play out of it and try to win the game by missing the free throw on purpose, but but it went in.
Oh, RJ, that's not a good look.
Then
But,
again,
then again, you're still in the first round pick. You're fine, but that's just.
Honestly, it's on Duke because the whole team couldn't shoot very well.
Yeah.
Not just RJ Barrett.
We were talking about this in the last podcast. Inconsistency.
How was Zion's shooting?
He shot. He apparently they were saying that
Is he not shooting?
he shoots threes better than the whole team did.
Oh really?
in that game?
No, like overall.
Overall, shit.
Alright.
He doesn't shoot much.
He doesn't really shoot much, but from 3 he's pretty good.
We'll see in the NBA.
But yeah, like anyways, yeah, 2 teams, first time ever appearance in the Final Four. I've got Michigan State and Auburn. I can't trust Virginia in this.
Texas Tech.
At Texas Tech though, Michigan State versus Texas Tech, it's gonna be a good game because they both play really good defense. Texas Tech especially. No one expected them to be there also, but they locked down Michigan pretty good. They locked down some pretty good teams in the tournament, and it's a weird thing to see because you see 2 teams that you wouldn't expect them to be there, and they're all there. But they don't call it March Madness for nothing, like I've been saying.
It's been a hell of a fucking tournament.
Been one hell of a tournament, like yeah, exactly. And I can't wait to see these teams play. I hope my predictions are right. Like I said, I have Michigan State and my team Auburn in the national championship.
Shit.
It's gonna be good games.
It's gonna be exciting. Did that injured player come back for that game? The Auburn, the one that got hurt?
No, he has a torn ACL.
Shit, he's out.
If I can, yeah, it's sad. If I can talk about Auburn really quick. Auburn, people did not give them a chance at all in this tournament.
I thought they would get beat a bit quickly.
If I can say this right now, they beat Kansas.
Shit, that's a tough team.
They beat North Carolina.
One of the best teams.
And then they beat Kentucky in overtime.
Shit.
And I think they're like one of the few teams in NCAA history to beat those teams.
Back to back like that.
Like in the tournament.
Uh-huh.
And all those 3 teams that they beat are like one of the best college basketball programs in the country. All 3 of them are. And for them to do that, it really shows something that this team has heart. And when they struggle at the beginning, don't count them out.
Yeah,
because they have heart and they will not give up.
Yeah, fucking outside shooters, man.
Really good outside shooters, I might add. NBA caliber shooters.
Definitely, especially in that game against the last game that we saw together.
Yeah,
they were damn good from 3.
Really damn good.
Yeah, they're like
when they get hot from 3.
They look like the Warriors.
that's what I said. They look like the Warriors.
Fucking Clay, Durant, and Curry together.
So yeah, like these Final Four games are gonna be interesting to watch. So I suggest you don't miss them because you're gonna be in for a treat. I guarantee it.
Yeah. So I actually had a topic. It's UFC. Actually, well, I guess technically it's not UFC. Demetrius Johnson's debut and Eddie Alvarez's debut. Demetrius won his fight. It was by guillotine in the 2nd round. Eddie Alvarez, I believe he got knocked out. So what do you think of those debuts?
Demetrius Johnson, pretty good debut.
Mighty Mouse, yeah.
But he was pretty good for him. Ready to get himself noticed in a new promotion.
He dominated, yeah.
Eddie Alvarez, I guess he's getting the respect he deserves.
And Eddie Alvarez, unfortunately, I don't know, man. He's a Hall of Famer, but this is one thing I'll say about McGregor because he changes guys, man. Because the first guy, Aldo, was a fucking killer. He was the king of that division.
Yeah.
Ever since McGregor beat him, he's never been the same. Eddie was the king of that. Well, he wasn't the king of the division. He was a fucking animal though, and ever since Eddie Alvarez did look good a couple fights ago, but he's just not the same. McGregor takes your soul, man. That's one thing he has done to the greatest. Aldo, one of the greats. Eddie, one of the greats. But Demetrius, he's one of the greatest of all time. Mixed martial artist, period. I'm happy for him that he's doing good at one championship.
Yeah.
There's some fucking killers that come from there. Ben Askren came from there. He's a fucking killer. I think it's good for Mighty Mouse, man. How he gets the respect he deserves. It's in Asia, and those guys are more like him. Like, it's respectful. There's no shit talking involved. He's the fucking perfect guy for that. So
just go out and fight, does his job.
He does his fucking job, and it is what it is.
Yeah.
Let's see. There was another thing I want to talk about. What was it? There's another big fight in the UFC coming up. I talked about the other ones last time. What was it? It was damn. I don't know. We already talked about it. Amanda Nunes and Holly Holm.
Yeah, I think we did. Yeah, we did.
Fuck. All right. I guess the next topic.
WrestleMania.
Yeah, you want to talk about WrestleMania?
5 fucking days away.
Hey,
we are 5 days away
from
one of the biggest events in sports history.
It's always big every year, huh?
Always big, always goes up. I personally, y'all are gonna fucking blow your mind when I say this, but I think WrestleMania was it's gonna be more entertaining than the Super Bowl.
Yeah, probably will. Super Bowl was that fucking boring.
I mean, then again, the Super Bowl gets more views.
The NBA All-Star Draft was more interesting than the Super Bowl.
I'm not doing that. Super Bowl gets all the views, but pro wrestling is entertaining because you get a lot of matches.
Yeah.
You see like two teams go back and forth. I love football though. Don't get me wrong, folks. I love football. These guys know I love football to death.
Biggest.
But I love WWE pro wrestling too, and if I had to choose, I'd rather go to a WrestleMania event than the Super Bowl.
I'm sorry, but this Super Bowl was so fucking boring. That shit, the NBA All-Star Draft was more fucking interesting. I'm sorry, but like, and then the halftime show was like, what the hell? A lot of people didn't want to. The NFL asked a whole bunch of different artists to sing for the halftime show, and a lot of them rejected it. I don't know why, but they just don't want to be part of the Super Bowl anymore.
Yeah,
it has a lot of low ratings. And
well, no.
And then they ended up.
But for Super Bowl wise, yeah.
Super Bowl, they did.
It was very viewed though, very highly viewed.
Yeah.
50 million viewers.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
But
I mean, it's the Super Bowl though.
Yeah, it is a Super Bowl.
It's one of the most boring of all time though. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. You know what? Something I did though. Super Bowl was so boring for me. I put on a wrestling match on my phone.
There's so much controversy leading up to the Super Bowl. Like, first of all, the Rams shouldn't have been there. Should have been the Saints.
Yeah, it should have been the Saints.
And I guarantee you the Saints would not be held to 3 points.
No, hell no.
They would have beat the Patriots.
Hell no.
I tell you what, Michael Thomas would have not dropped the ball in the end zone. I'll tell you that too. He would have fucking caught it. Not like Brandon Cooks. Yeah.
Exactly.
But WrestleMania, would you put this up, like, as far as matches, would you put there up there as one of the most exciting?
Card-wise, the way it looks on the card,
all time.
It's one of the most exciting I've witnessed.
What do you think is the greatest WrestleMania ever that you remember?
Greatest WrestleMania ever? It's gotta be WrestleMania 17.
What was like the main event?
The main event was Stone Cold Steve Austin versus The Rock 2.
Oh, that's
the second match.
That's a hell of a match.
That match, people say that match was better than the first one at WrestleMania 15 in '99, and this one 2001. I say it was better. They had Undertaker as the American Badass who was riding a motorcycle. But that match was great. The Dudley Boys versus Edge and Christian versus the Hardy Boys in a TLC match, which was TLC 2, I believe.
That was glory days.
The glory days, exactly. And then you had Chris Jericho versus William Regal for the Intercontinental title. You had Test versus Eddie Guerrero for the European title.
Shit.
You had Chris Benoit versus Kurt Angle.
Shit.
For just in a regular match, great wrestling match. Then you had Kane versus the Big Show versus Raven for the WWF Hardcore title. That was when they had the Hardcore title. That was pretty cool and interesting to watch because that title was defended. They had a 24-hour rule for that title.
All Hall of Famers in that one.
So like the title will be defended for like 24 hours straight. Like if you would be like walking around backstage, and if you had your belt on you, someone would attack you, and if you go 1, 2, 3, someone's a new hardcore champ.
Jesus Christ. That's why it's called hardcore?
Yeah, hardcore.
Jesus.
So yes, folks, WrestleMania, 5 days away. I'm counting down the days personally. On Friday, you have NXT TakeOver New York. It should be on Saturdays, but they moved it to Friday because on Saturday is the Hall of Fame, WWE Hall of Fame, and then on Sunday, the biggest extravaganza, you have WrestleMania 35.
Shit, man.
I can't fucking wait for the show. I'm gonna watch it with my buddies. Can't fucking wait. I'm already pumped up. So
yeah,
let's get it. WrestleMania. Don't let me down.
Yeah.
Go Becky Lynch. Let's go, my girl.
Finest chick. Finer than anyone in her match. But I have another topic, and this is one I just came up with. It's how, have you noticed how sports are starting to what is it called? What's the word I'm looking for? They're starting to favor the offensive side of the ball compared to the defensive side.
Yeah.
Because there's more rules to protect quarterbacks, more rules to protect players in the NBA, more rules to protect. It's like, what do you think about that? How the defense is more limited.
I think it's ridiculous.
Dude, they're trying to plan a padding thing. Like, you know how when you crash in a car, the tire, the what is it called? The airbag?
Yeah.
The airbag pops up. They're trying to do that for the quarterbacks. When they're about to get tackled, the airbags pops up.
No, they shouldn't do that.
And it's funny because they're in the works of trying to figure that out. I saw a video recently. I don't know how recent it was, but it was it showed how it worked too. And the quarterback, you know, once he was about to get tackled, the airbags popped up, and it just. And I'm like, that's so fucking ridiculous, you know? Like, why? I mean, that's not football.
Yeah, it's just.
Well, I love defense, and I think it's ridiculous that these. Well, I get the fact that they were trying to protect their quarterback, but
and players,
but still though, you need still like a little more violence. I know the head injuries and all that. I get that, but we need a little more violence.
I'm sorry, but like, there's a certain point where, when there's too much perfection, it's not football. Protection, my bad, not perfection.
It starts getting boring.
Yeah, definitely.
It gets boring, and it's like, that's not football. I mean, what happened to all the aggressive tackles? I mean, like, what we're gonna do is just fucking. It's gonna end up going to two-hand touch. I mean.
Yeah. At the end of the day, these players are getting paid millions. They know what they're signing up for. There has to be a balance. Like, it has to make it fair because you make it more beneficial for the offensive side. Defenses are gonna
be more protective.
They're gonna be scared to hit players. They don't want to fucking fine and fucking penalize.
Exactly.
So, I think it's good that they're protecting players and they're trying to avoid head injuries. But then again,
they should figure a different way out than what they're doing now.
Make the game fair. Don't make it boring now. That's the point. Like fucking quarterbacks getting like that one play where Clay Matthews barely touched.
Too many rules.
Who did he touch? He barely touched somebody and he got fucking flagged.
Yeah.
It was like he barely touched his shoulder or some shit. That's bullshit. Like fucking.
It was against Alex Smith.
Alex Smith, yeah.
And the Redskins.
So. And then like, how it's unfair. Some quarterbacks are favored more than others. Like Cam Newton gets smacked. You never throw flags against him. When Tom Brady gets his elbow touched, they fucking throw a flag. There has to be a balance. It's not judges, refs have to know there has to be a balance. And even in the NBA, like Harden, the perfect example. He could like travel and he can barely get touched. He gets all these free throws. That's bullshit too. This is sports in general. Fucking unfairness is not a good thing. Like
fuck this
and fighting judges. There's a lot of unfairness in sports lately. Shit's gotta change.
Well, they're gonna say that life is unfair, but
football has been, their ratings been going lower and lower. I'm sorry, but it is.
A lot has to do with that other political shit.
But
it kind of started ever since the Kaepernick stuff. Ever since he kneeled down, all that
wearing the New Balances.
Yeah.
Ever since then, football's ratings been going low. And I'm not just saying that personally. I'm saying that like factually.
I know. I agree with you. I know. It's
sorry,
I'm
and
noticing it myself.
I love football, but like holy shit.
But it's gonna rise back up again, though.
I hope it does. I hope they figure out a new solution, like what's going on, you know? But right now, it's like, I mean, like you said, like the Super Bowl was the most boring Super Bowl ever in history. I mean, hopefully, the next Super Bowl won't be like that, you know?
So the world of politics and sports have to be separated.
They have to be separated. They can't. I mean, like, you're hearing Trump.
And that's where Kaepernick fucked up, man. There's a time and place to kneel. Why don't you kneel when you're not in fucking national television, dude? Like, what do you expect the backlash to be like? Expect people to.
Sorry, but then again, it's in the past now. So
it is in the past, but he fucked up the NFL.
You got blackballed for a reason, Kaepernick. Sorry, but
wasn't even that good of a quarterback.
And you weren't even that good, bro.
Yeah.
You went to the Super Bowl, and it wasn't because of you. It was because of your defense and because of Frank Gore. But
and Michael Crabtree.
Yeah, and Crabtree when he was good. But fucking, I think politics should just be. I mean, players have the right to say whatever they want. There's a time and place to say it.
Yeah.
Don't say it during a nationally televised game, man.
I'm sorry. Let football be football, you know?
Yeah. Basketball, football.
You don't see some stupid shit like that in the NBA.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's facts. It pisses me off.
And I have another topic. It's not really political, but I heard about it. It was fucking, Trump wants to shut down the fucking border. Cause fucking,
Why?
It was cause you know the caravans have been coming?
Oh yeah.
I guess there's another one coming and...
Shut down the border? Like, what do you mean shut down the border?
Like, people can't cross it. There's a caravan's coming.
That's kind of stuff for people that live in TJ and go to school.
Yeah, I didn't admit that, but then again, Mexico shouldn't let the caravan come through their country.
I get that, yeah. But then again, this world's fucked up, so...
There's a lot of bullshit, man.
I was... Honestly, I wanted it, like, I was seeing giving Trump a chance, but, like, the government shut down and, like, this now, I don't think that's a smart idea.
Sometimes you gotta get the good with the bad.
He makes a tough decision, though. This thing, like,
he does.
What is he gonna do? Let illegal people
But it's just the way he says it, though.
He's flamboyant, this thing.
I'm sorry, but he's not gonna be elected again. He is not.
Then again, he did become president.
He became president.
There's been more.
But there's a lot of haters. There's a lot of haters, and I don't think he's gonna be elected again with all these haters.
There's been a lot worse.
There has
been. Like Nixon.
And then again, like the economy hasn't been this good in a long time because of the tax plan he had. I'm not a fucking economist, but it's working.
I don't know that much about politics.
Yeah, I don't want to say anything because I don't know much, but it seems like he pisses off a lot of people.
Well, then again, there's been a lot of worse presidents too, though. One, I'm not saying Trump is bad, but I don't know. Yeah. I'm not trying to say.
Trump's a good president, but he's just.
There's just been a lot worse.
He's making the hard decisions.
I just seeing like the left wing media give them a bad rep. That's the thing. Like,
there's been a lot of worse presidents.
He's a good president. He's good. People our age hate him because they just follow the crowd. Like ask someone that's our age why they hate him. They wouldn't know why. They don't
I'm
know
sorry,
shit about
but
politics.
I didn't agree with the government shutdown because of the wall shit.
How many government shutdowns have we had?
Yeah, Obama had one too, but no one cared then. We're misinformed. Like people our age, like they shut down the government. Obama did too. Do you hate Obama? No. Okay, then shut the fuck up. You don't even know why they shut it down.
He did.
But,
I don't know.
Yeah, they did.
I don't even remember that.
He shut it down also, but no one cared then. Now that we care because the
I was in
news.
elementary school. I didn't even know.
We were younger, yeah, we didn't know.
Yeah, I didn't know. So
There's a lot of things that.
I think government shutdown in general is stupid. I'm sorry. Any president who does government shutdown, I don't think that's smart. Even Obama, I don't care how good of a president. If it's a government shutdown, that makes you vulnerable to any other country.
Shutdowns are done because Congress and the president can't come to an agreement. That's why they shut it down.
Really?
Yeah.
So
it's
like I said, I don't know what's going on.
He doesn't control that. He just had to do it.
Sometimes I keep my mouth shut.
So they came to an agreement, and then the government was back on. If he wouldn't have shut it down, there could be a point where there is no coming back. Because if he doesn't shut it down, everything could just fall apart, and then there is no saving it.
I don't know, but we'll all see in time.
Yeah. So yeah.
I don't know. Politics is a lot of opinion, so I'm gonna stop talking about politics because we all have our own opinion. We all believe our own things, and it gets serious, and that's why we have a lot of wars and shit because of stupid ass politics, and religion. But
yeah, religion. Oh, probably there was a war, man. Wow.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything more about Trump because I don't know about politics. But hopefully he knows what he's doing.
This Trump, don't get shot, man.
Just don't get shot.
Don't be JFK.
JFK, yeah.
But he's not.
Rest in peace.
Yeah. But you have anything else to talk about or wrap it up? Is anything?
I got pretty drunk. I finished my vodka and orange juice. I finished my beer, and I see you guys blurry as hell. No, I'm just kidding.
What he meant is orange juice and apple juice.
Yeah, I don't drink. Fuck. I drink Snapple.
I'll probably say one last thing, or a few things. All right, so before we go off the air, yeah, go see Avengers Endgames when it comes out. Go watch WrestleMania for you wrestling fans out there. And sorry that the AAF got shut down.
That's a damn
Fuck,
shame.
I can't believe it really got shut down. I didn't even know that.
And
I just found out in this interview.
And Dragon Ball is better than DC.
Dragon Ball better than Naruto. Better than
I'm sorry.
I honestly, fight us in the comments.
I honestly believe Dragon Ball is the best anime. Don't at me.
Goku and Vegeta is better than Superman.
But I can't really talk shit because that's one of the only animes I really watched. I mean, besides One Punch Man, I thought that was pretty good too. I would say that's pretty up there too. Yeah. And you see, they're making the second season. But I don't know if you watch One Punch Man, but if you haven't, give it a chance. It's really good. It's really cool.
So yeah. Also,
like Goku, what the fuck is it?
Follow us on our social media page.
Be in the motherfucking description. Simple. There's actually one more thing I want to talk about.
Okay, go ahead, Jimmy. Go ahead. Go ahead, Jimmy. This is your channel. Spit it out. What do you got?
Some facts.
Mortal Kombat.
Oh yes. Well, yeah. I forgot about that.
I pre-ordered it. The beta was fun. I honestly.
Yeah, we played the beta. It's on my vlog, the last vlog. Check it out.
Check it out. Beta just ended.
Will be in this.
But it will. It's gonna. What is it? This month, right? On the 23rd.
April 23rd.
April 23rd is when the game comes out, and I honestly think it's gonna be really good. So.
Also, one last thing here before.
For Honor. Play For Honor.
Yeah. Before we officially, hopefully, if we got anything else, go off the air.
If you have anything else, just spit it out, man.
I'd just like to thank Jimmy for giving us a chance to be in our podcast and shit.
This is our podcast. Period.
I hit him up and I said, I saw his first few videos and I said, I'd like to be a part of that too. Yes. And he says, fuck it, man, whenever you can.
I was just forced
let me know.
Under my will. No, just kidding.
But yeah, this has been fun, and hopefully he continues to grow his channel and we can do more.
I mean, how many subscribers do you have?
245.
Keep it up, man.
245. That's a lot of subscribers. And within what, like a couple weeks span?
Yeah.
That's fucking amazing.
This guy has great content.
He's growing.
Great content.
Yeah, people are
subscribe to him. Subscribe.
They care about what we say. We just keep bringing it to y'all, man. It's fluid, real,
Get the lights up. Get the lights up and subscribe to him.
Gotta grind and shine.
Yeah, just if you like what we watched, what we have to say, keep watching. It's gonna get better.
Gives me a platform to speak on what I have to say too. That's why I love it.
We just come up on here. And,
shoot the shit.
I'm gonna say this now. If there's anyone that we know you want to be on it, just let me know. We could have guests on here. And
hopefully we'll get more people on here too.
And you gotta be serious about it though. This is real shit, you know. We're trying to bring a voice, like our own voice, and just bring a real podcast to it.
Like we said at the start of this podcast, I think somewhere, life has so many opportunities for you. Yeah. Don't waste it. If you're 18 or young, like 15, watching this video, you have a lot of fucking time on your hands.
If you had a plan A,
many people have told me that.
Try to follow it. All right. Try not creating a plan B. Try to follow your plan A.
Don't let this world bring you down. Don't let all the bullshit bring you down. You keep your head up and you keep going.
You might feel like you're at rock bottom, but there's always a stairs going back up.
Yeah, don't let temptation take you over. Just stay on your grind, man.
There's nowhere under than rock
Never
bottom.
give up on yourself.
Yeah, don't ever give up. Stay. Don't do things alone, man. Don't. I've learned the hard way.
Never look at your feet.
Don't let your pride take over.
Set personal goals for yourself that you want to achieve.
Just especially if you're
young. Don't give up. Honestly, for real, don't give up. I have a goal that I'm trying to strive, and my college shut it down, and I still trying to get that goal. And I think I have a whole plan set up, you know. So and I'm gonna follow it. I'm gonna keep trying. You know, I have a promise I made, and I'm gonna do it.
Also, if I can add, it's okay to have a backup plan too.
Yeah.
It is okay to have a backup plan.
I have a backup plan. I'm not gonna say it. Because it's still in the works, but I have a backup plan in case college doesn't work out for me.
Yeah.
Honestly, I want to follow what I said from the beginning. I want to follow it, and I have a real passion for what I want to do, and I'm gonna follow it. I don't want a backup plan, to be honest. That's my.
Well, that's you though.
That's me personally. I'm not saying for anyone else. I'm saying for me, like I said, I have a promise, and I kind of gotta keep it. So I'm gonna do what I want to do, and that's my only option. To me, that's my only option, and I'm gonna try to do it.
Yeah. So
just enjoy life while you're still young. Enjoy it. You're young. You
don't give up.
Whole life ahead of you.
Don't talk shit to yourself. Don't let yourself down. You know, always stay positive. Don't look at the past. Keep going to the future.
Because believe me, I've been there.
Yeah, trust me.
I've been there.
I've felt like I got rock bottom once my college.
We all have.
Down. So, I mean, this year, the first week was so shitty. I mean, right away, my dad went to the hospital. That's all I have left. And, you know, I mean, I have to face a lot of future shit in the future, and I'm not going to let that bring me down. So I'm going to keep striving up, you know, no matter what.
Like you said, Jimmy, right? Life isn't perfect.
Yeah, I mean, even the best of us go through tough times. I have. I mean, like, I'm boxing right now. School, I've been injured for a while. Trust me, I've been in some the dumps, man, but...
And congrats on the fucking being healthy too.
Yeah, like, you just get up and get better, man. I mean, day after day, just enjoy every moment you got, man. Every good moment. You're gonna have tough moments too. Just get through them. It's just the way it goes, man. It's just life.
Don't look back.
And don't be realistic.
Never ever give up. Yeah. Ever.
Be realistic with yourself.
If you have a dream that you want to do it. Like John, if you want to do wrestling, follow it, bro. Is that something you really see? Just follow it.
It's gotta be honestly, consistency is key. You don't have to be good at what you do yet. Like even if you're decent at, you're good. It's this tunnel fucking vision, man. If you're lucky enough to be good at what you love to do, it's tunnel fucking vision, man. But be realistic. If
we all have dreams here. We all have plans what we want to do. You know, we should just follow it. Just do it.
And if you don't know what you're good at, just find it. Fucking find it. You will. Everyone's good at something.
A lot of people in high school had no idea what they wanted to do in the future, but everyone always had a passion of something that they didn't realize. Like me, I had no idea I could turn animation into a career. I had no idea. I don't know why. I just didn't think so. And it was a hobby that I've done my whole life. And now that I realize that that's an opportunity I could follow, now that's my goal. Is I'm gonna do what I wanted to do. So that's how it is.
Don't get caught up in the system.
Yeah.
Don't get caught up thinking you're in a dead end. Especially if you're our age, there's still a lot of fucking time.
It's hard to realize.
A lot of fucking time. And
so much time, man.
I would say it's kind of hard to realize what you want because you might be doing something your whole life that you had no idea that you could do in the future, you know? So like what I just said right now, you know, like animation, I had no idea, you know? I mean, my whole life throughout school, I was all planning on being like in the Navy or Army, or not Army, Navy, fireman. the last week of my senior year of high school, I found out that I could turn, you know, animation into a career, art, you know, and art has always been my life. So that's what I'm doing.
My first ever dream was to make it to the NFL. And it's my senior year of high school, and I'm like, man, I realized I might not make it this far the way I look. But then I got a new opportunity from my sports medicine teacher. Shouts out to Miss Becca, by the way. One of the best teachers I've ever had. She helped me out. She gave me like a $500 like scholarship to help out with my school and shit. But I realized sports medicine wasn't for me. It's a cool major to study, and if people are studying it. Then I realized, I'm really good at talking about what I like to talk about.
This guy right here is, out of anyone I knew, he knows the most sports. I can't, anything if I have a question, I ask this guy. And I see you talking about sports in the future. I see you dealing with sports. I don't care what anyone else says. I see you succeeding in that. So.
I don't want to leave the sports world. Like,
yeah.
It's an
exciting world.
Yeah.
It's always evolving.
And it's crazy.
And I have a lot of likes. I just happen to be good at what I do, which is boxing. So to me, it's tunnel fucking vision. Of course, I got fucking injured, but I'll be back. So it's that simple. And I have just a small passion for doing this. A passion for this, for fucking.
Love podcast.
Possibility that you might go pro. So.
Yeah. So I got boxing, college. And I happen to love podcasts, man. I love learning shit. I watch it every fucking day, man. I'm not gonna lie. Fucking, that's all I watch while I'm studying.
If I can't watch it, I'll listen to it, like audio.
Yeah, fucking. I just love learning new shit, just being interested, not, you know, being, like if I have a bad, I don't like being negative, you know.
Stay positive, keep your head up.
And of course, we all have tough times.
So yeah, that's our message to you, stay positive, keep your head up.
There's just a real shit, like I said, this podcast will be a little more serious shit. It's the way it is.
With a little fun in sometimes.
There was some fun, and of course, you know, like I said in my PSA shit on Facebook, there's never gonna ever be one type of mood for these kind of things. Just whatever we're feeling that day. But yeah, man, it's the podcast. It's been a real one.
Hope you all like and subscribe.
You enjoyed this one. Just think about what we said, and like I said, we're all family in this channel. Whoever subscribes and really watches, we're all family. So
stay tuned.
Shouts out to this motherfucker right here for letting us be a part of it.
This is a fucking empire, man.
We get to speak our mind, and it's working. So
yeah.
People are fucking watching.
Fuck you. That's kidding.
They don't care about what we have to say, but yeah, that's a wrap for this one, man. We're out, man.
But also, hold on, before we go, one more. All
right.
Shouts out to our homies Daniel and Chase.
Yep.
Hopefully to see y'all real soon, hang out together.
Very good at basketball, both of them.
We miss y'all. Hopefully we can ball up soon. And
they're both following their dreams. I'm honestly really proud of them. Like Daniel, especially, he's following. He has a whole goal in mind, and it's for his girlfriend too. And he's doing real proud compared to his living conditions before. And Chase, you know, he's doing great in the Army, and he has a whole thing going on. You know, now he's riding horses.
So yeah, like I said, like we said, we love you. Stay safe, and hopefully we get to see y'all real soon.
Shout out to all our fucking friends, man.
Yeah.
Jaquan, I don't know if you're watching this video or not. Probably not, but I'll tell you later. I know you have a good plan going up. I believe you can do what you put your mind to. So keep going, bro.
Like we said, we love our friends.
Love all of our friends.
Love everyone.
God bless y'all.
Subscribe.
Everyone.
This has been another podcast with Jay the Great and company. We are out. We're offline.
Good job, boys.
Too sweet.
That's a wrap. We're out.
Spotlight, moonlight. Nigga, why you tripping? Get your Mariah. Shorty look good in the moonlight. All these pussy niggas so bad, man. Spotlight, moonlight. Nigga, why you tripping? Get your Mariah. Shorty look good in the moonlight. All these pussy niggas so